Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I don't apologize for the long delay. I blame it on New England weather. Nonetheless, it brought to you me, the one and only Denny Cool and, of course, Gang. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Yeah, a little weird. We had some inclement gust of wind earlier on. Heavy rain lasted about 20 minutes. Lost our power literally twice. Just got it back on 10 minutes before the show. So here we is. And hello to everybody out in TV land. I hope you all had a fantabulous also week. I know I did. It didn't rain all week with the exception of today, so I'm very thankful for that. And I do hope Bev is feeling better. I know she went to the dentist. Bev, I feel for you. Stay out of the dentist. Just rip them out yourself. Make your own stuff. I'm telling you, less painful, more affordable. Welcome everybody. Let me see. Let me go through the list here. We've got Kathy, Gypsy, aka Belle, Jude, Lois, Daniela, Connie, John, and scrolling right down again. Looks like Dennis. Who else am I missing? I don't. Let me see. I know there's a couple more of you in there. If I missed you, I do apologize. You know what? I'll blame it on Judy. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to everything. I was going to go for the Augusto this week and get the whole shebang, but then I'd sound like a broken elephant. So, Scotty, what's up, my man? How are you? So, yeah, you know, hey, it is what it is. We roll with the punches and hopefully don't get hit too much, right? That's how it goes. But no, today was very nice. It started getting muggy. Then that's typically New England when you know it's going to rain. When it gets real muggy, then starts to cool down, right? That's kind of like the little eye before the storm, or the calm before the storm, or whatever the hell it is. But it got really cool. Opened up all the windows, had a nice breeze, and then the heat set in, and then boom. Literally, boom. Lost all the power. Wind, everything. It was like a hurricane. You know, remember that song, Hurricane, Living Like a Hurricane? No? You guys ever heard that song, Hurricane? Well, anyways, yeah, that's what it was like. But nonetheless, I am here. You guys are here. That's what's important. What are you saying now, Judes? It's what? You don't know what a broken elephant is? Oh man, I gotta teach you guys. Well, a broken elephant is not a full elephant, right? He's broken. And a broken elephant technically can't do much. He's broken. You know, can't use his trunk, really. He sits there and he's broken. You know, it's a lot of weight for an animal to be carrying. So, I don't feel like a broken elephant. I don't have a lot of weight to carry around. Make sense? No? You know what a pink elephant is? Wow. I know what a pink Cadillac is. Anyways, guys, we got a great show. And I started a new thing. I will also send out the Spotlight Artist of the Week over the weekend. I didn't have a chance to do it this week, so I apologize. Let's just blame everything on Judy tonight. Judy wasn't here last show, so she will get everything blamed on her. It's only right. See, then there you go. A broken pink elephant. No, it wouldn't be a broken record. It just wouldn't play any music. And I can't reference anything to breaking music. It has to be an elephant. Or you could say a broken lion, because the lion can't roar. He's no longer the king. He's broke, you know? But anyways, so I started a new thing. which is Denny's Artist Pick of the Week. That's in addition to the Spotlight Artists. And what that is I just pick an artist. Maybe they were featured from the old days. Or maybe I went through Singsnap and chose them randomly and emailed them and said, hey, would you like to be featured on our show? And then they tell me to go pound sand. No, I'm kidding. I pick an artist. It could be anybody. And tonight's Denny's Artist Pick is one of our old-time buddies. He hasn't been around, though, a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have picked him. I emailed him and asked if he would mind. And he said no, of course. And he gave me 500 songs to choose from because he records a lot. But he's a good friend. That is Army Brat, a.k.a. Dan. So I will be featuring one of his songs tonight. We've got a lot of new features. Excuse me. And I want you guys to check this out. You guys may or may not have opened your emails from dennycoolshow@gmail.com. If you haven't, shame on you. That is the first and most important thing you guys will ever do in your life. So it is right hither. I want everybody to look at this. All right, pay close attention to it. That right there is Trevor, and of course yours truly. This will be taking place next Friday on the Denny Cool and Gang live show. I've had a chance to communicate with Trev, and really nice guy. So I want to learn more about Trev, the man behind the plan, right? The founder of Singsnap, to which we all know and love this day. And you pick his brain. I hear he loves to chat, so he will fit right in with me. But yeah, we're going to get to know Trevor a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can all make it. Ask him questions, of course. And, you know, really get to know him on a personal level, I think is very important for everybody, including Trev. So don't miss that. That is next Friday from 7:15 to 8:15. And then if Trev chooses to stick around, we will be featuring randomly selected members to feature on Friday's show after the interview. All right? So we will obviously send everybody updates again, just as an FYI. All right. By the way, Denny, your dental surgery advice sounds like a Saw movie. No, it's what they call a cheap movie, homemade movie, Judes. You ever go to a dentist? They have them look at your teeth. Cost you like $5 grand. No, I'm not kidding you. You know, they don't give you lollipops anymore. They don't do free cleanings. They don't do any of that crap and all that stuff. So, yeah, I think it's solid advice. Don't listen to me, but it's solid advice. Graham, I didn't see you there. Hello, Graham. I do apologize. Graham, blame it on Judy. She wasn't here last week. So everything that goes wrong tonight is Judy's fault. So blame it on her. But Judy apologizes. Hello, Graham. How are you? Nice to see you here. Yeah, Cat. I know, right? It is nutso. Yeah, you know, like everything else, guys. What are you going to do, right? We can let it stress us out, or we can choose to accept the very simple fact is that we cannot stress about what we can't control. Golden rule, right? All right, so tonight we have, there are several in the Discord, which we will show in a wee bit. But tonight, yeah, we got some newcomers and, of course, some existing gang members. Some new recruits, as I now like to refer them to. Let me see. Scrolling up here on my screen. I'm trying to watch you guys and watch all of this going on. It takes a lot of geniustivity. Geniustivity is a word. Look it up. It's under my name. Okay. Dr. Truman? Graham, I can't see that far away, man. Texas is like that small, you know what I mean? And like I'm sitting way back here. My two screens are like 500 feet in front of me. So I gotta really, that's why I have these smart looking glasses on. Yeah. Yeah, Danielle, you know, they love telling you what you need, right? It's like, matter of fact, when, you know, Stumbling gets up, I think it's going to be before the end of June, Stumbling's going to be released. D, I think I was telling you this. John and I are actually doing an episode. He's got a thing that he wants to talk about. Anyways, you'll be very fascinated. John took the day to literally write all of this information down, and we're going to have a whole entire episode about it, right? It's kind of like how they force feed you information, I guess subjectively, but it's pretty interesting. So John has all that information, and I was shocked when he shared that. And there's my idiot dog right now barking at nothing. Probably a neighbor walking down the street like they do every single day. All right, let's get started, my ladies and gentlemen. If by any chance, guys, we have a glitch, or you see me disappear, or the screen freezes, it is because we lost power. That's what it is, okay? So don't panic, don't freak. 9 out of 10 can get us back up and running. Yeah, I can do that. All right, this first artiste, this is, that's a pluralization. I'm still getting used to them, so bear with me. Did I just see Matt come in? Yep, Scotty. Okay. It's weird. All I hear is just beeping in the background. I must have my notifications on. Yeah, Belle, they're not puppies. I think I've had Brew or Dozy here one time on the show. They're about 80 pounds apiece. The best dogs in the world, in my opinion, right? I've had all breeds. But they're two brothers, and one barks. The other will bark because he is barking. And then he barks because his brother barked, and then that's what they do. They don't know why they're barking at that point. They just continue to bark. And then you have to go out there and yell at them and tell them to shut up. They're like little kids. Or a marriage, sort of. I knew you guys would like that. All right, our first artiste plural. And yeah, it's a little toasty down here. Can't have my fan on because then you guys complain. Denny, what's that humming in the background? See how spoiled you guys are? All right. These first two artists, as I just put in here, this is Lois and Playful Badger, aka Joe. Lois and Joe. What are you guys singing? Here we go. Lois and Joe. And I really love this song. I used to sing it all the time by Elvis. He recorded it. I don't think originally, but it is a country song. They are singing Loving Arms, and this is a duet. All right, so Lois and Joe, take it away. Here we go.
If you could see me now, the one who said that he'd rather roam, the one who said he'd rather be alone. If you could only see me now.
If I could hold you now, Just for a moment, if I could make you mine. Just for a while, turn back the hands of time. If I could only hold you now. I've been
Too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. Looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again.
If you could hear me now,
singing somewhere through a lonely night, dreaming of the arms that held me tight. If you could only hear me now.
I've been
Too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. Looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there is, whoop, wrong screen. Right there, Lois and Joe, Loving Arms. That is such a beautiful song. I've never heard that version. Lois, beautiful job. And Playful Badger, aka Joe, nice job. Both of you, really nice, nice, smooth, very pretty. Actually, very, very pretty. Good job, you guys. Yeah, I've never heard that version. The only one I've heard was the one that Elvis did. It was a little bit more, probably about a half a step up in beat, but I like that. That was pretty. Good job, you two. Playful Badger, anyway, is he here tonight? Joe, your buddy, is he in here? He's out being playful somewhere? Yeah, Cat, they did, right? I thought they did. They did. Hey, you guys want to hear... I have my window open downstairs in my orifice. So, my dog happens to be outside on my deck barking again. So, please ignore him. And I'm going to punch him in the face in about 2 seconds. Kidding, I'm not going to punch him in the face. Anyways, check this out. In music news, do you know that Taylor Swift earns longest running #1 album of her career? Yeah, she just earned the longest running, so yeah, the longest running #1 album. And I don't know who, you guys might know, Charlie XCX. Anyways, Charlie XCX secures her biggest opening week yet with Brat. I don't know who Charlie XCX is, but who's Brat? No, I wouldn't hit my dog's cat. I would never do that. I love my boys. I want to punch him in his face. It wouldn't hurt. You know, honestly, Cat, I wouldn't ever. I would honestly beat somebody with an inch of their life if I ever seen somebody doing that to an animal. But my dogs, you could take a boot and whack him upside his face, and he'd look at you and laugh. They're just so muscular and thick that I don't think it would even hurt them, to be honest with you. But I would never, ever, ever do that. I don't recommend anybody doing that, especially in front of me. It'd be a very bad day for you. All right. Yeah, I'm excited about the interview, Trev. It's been long overdue, right? I was gonna feature Trev tonight. I was going through his recordings, but I figured, you know what? I'll let Trev do that. See what songs, if any, he wants to have featured. But it's gonna be interesting. And I'll bet you that we'll go over the hour mark, knowing how Trev likes to talk. I don't. I'm more of the quiet type, but I understand he likes to talk, so, you know, I got to give him that. Anyways. It was cooler out, right? So that's why I threw on this little monkey suit. Plus, I like to look presentable for you guys. Pun intended, haha. I am so bad, but I think that was funny. Yeah, well, John's met them. Yeah, they look mean. That's the whole point. You want them to protect your home. But they're not. They're just big pussy cats. All right, up next, gentlemen and ladies. This lady was actually the spotlight artist the prior week. Kathy, aka Kat. Kat, you are singing Crazy Arms. This is by Linda Ronstadt. I didn't have much time to listen to the recordings, Kat, so I'm going to do it right now. Here you are with Crazy Arms by Linda Ronstadt. Here's Kat, ladies and gentlemen.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and a storm is brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, but my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. Please take these treasured dreams I had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms will hold somebody new, but right now I'm so lonesome I could die. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, but my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine.
My troubled mind goes soon to another.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Kathy, aka the one and only Cat. Cat, that was beautiful. Very nice job. I like that song. I like Linda Ronstadt to begin with anyways. Nice job. I tell you, I say it every time, all the week. I sound repetitive, I know, but, you know, there's such great talent that we feature. It's just amazing. And I like everybody just has their own unique style and sound. I think it's awesome. I really, really do. Kat, good job. Very nice. Yes. Does that say Judy Beethoven? Oh. Well, you don't have to, Jude. That's, so yeah, so Discord is if the members want to see each other and chat, you know, during the live show. You guys can do that, aka vocally, video, and of course, you know, chat. But yeah, it's mainly for the members to go in there, really get to know each other and stuff like that. Not to confuse anybody, but yeah, you can watch the show in Discord. I send the link, but I think the better you get familiar with Discord, then I'll start doing that so you guys can watch the show live within Discord itself. But that's what it's for. It's intended for everybody just to go in there, kind of chat amongst yourself and see everybody. That's what it's for. Yeah, this is my extremely large jug of water. See right there? That says Denny's water. That's so nobody else drinks it. I bet you're wondering why I have to write Denny's water on there so that nobody else drinks it. Does anybody want to know why? Any questions? No. Curious minds don't want to know. I would if I seen somebody sitting there with an extremely large gallon of water with their name written on it. My mind would be curious as to why they're doing that. And it's, Belle, they are, so they're Pitbull and Bully. Pitbulls. One's a Blue Nose and one's a Bully Pit. Bad reputations from bad people, but they are, my opinion, the best breed of dogs, most lovable, loyal dogs I've ever had. They just love people. It's not flavored with, so that water right there, the reason I have to do that is because if Dawn drinks it, it makes her nervous. It has a certain additive that I put in there, which literally cleanses your system. It's a method that's been used for hundreds of years. It's natural food grade hydrogen peroxide. Not the stuff you put in your ear. It's food grade, 33% hydrogen peroxide, pure. You take an eyedropper of that, put it on your skin, it'll turn it white. But I've been doing it for so long that my body's used to it. So that's what that is, and I have to mark it so she doesn't accidentally drink it. Or it wouldn't kill anybody. It'll clean you out, but that's about it. You guys are just figuring out now that I'm more crazy than what you already thought I was, huh? Alright. Oh, you guys crack me up. Yeah, D, it's, look it up. It's actually, so, I read a book, which I read a lot, but this book in particular, it's called The 1 Minute Cure. I am big into natural remedies. I'm not a big believer unless absolutely necessary. My opinion, my viewpoint. I'm not a big believer in commercialized medicines. I believe that our body is made up of natural elements that are found within the ground and many, many other things. So I've been doing natural remedies for many, many years. I don't recommend just going out and buying stuff that you're not familiar with. Do your research first. Okay? Anywho, that was a plug for that doctor for 1 minute cure. He's not an herbalist, a naturalist, you know. Like one of those naked people that run around on the beach. What are they called? Not naked people, but, you know, naturalist people. Naked people. I don't know. Free. I don't know. Yeah, they let it all hang out on the beach. I forget the name of them. Anywho. Yeah? Holistic. Thank you. Holistic. Thank you. I knew this. Thank you, John. All right, man. You guys are coming through tonight. I am so proud of you guys. Oh, you guys make my heart sing. All right, up next. You guys kept me chatting along. We have, who is this? Robvid, a.k.a. Rob. Rob, I don't know if you hear, but you are singing The Blues. Good tune. And I think this is Rob's first feature, or maybe second feature. Not too sure. We featured thousands so far. So, Rob Vid is going to sing us a little blues. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Rob.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, you. Why'd you do me this way? Oh, well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Oh, well, I never felt more like a running away. Why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Oh, well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, you. Why'd you do me this way? Oh, well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. Oh, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Oh, well, I never felt more like a running away. Why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Vid, a.k.a. Rob. Rob, you got everybody singing the blues. Is Rob here in chat, by the by? I don't know. I didn't see his name. Rob, good job on that little upbeat tune right there, my friend. Nicely done. And yeah, this is Rob's first feature here. Rob, thank you for allowing us to feature you. I hope you do come back. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the, what do you call it? Yes, the email list. DennyCoolShow@gmail.com. Speaking about emails, you guys want something real funny? So I'm talking to these bunch of goofballs, right? It's a business. And anyways, I say to them, listen, I haven't received any updates, notices in regards to such and such. Can you verify my information? I give them my email. Now, you don't have to be a genius, but most, if not all, that I'm aware of, when you have an email, it's usually at Gmail or at Outlook or at AOL or whatever comes after the at, right? It can't just be a name and then .com. That would refer to a URL, which is an HTTP. So to speak, same thing as an email. Anyways, they didn't send me anything. You want to know why? Because the administration part of that particular business didn't put an at before gmail.com. That just goes to show you the competence of that business that I was dealing with. They forgot to put an at. So you might want to check stuff out like that. We've been getting, in Massachusetts particularly, in this area, in our state, we've been getting tons of scams. And I'm sure they're prevalent throughout the entire country. But I don't know if people are just dumber here. I don't understand. But you got to be careful. When you get calls alleging it's from IRS, government, or whatever, or you have important court or tax information and all that stuff like that, don't fall for it. Hang up on them, especially if it's an unknown call. I did FDCPA law regulation for a long time, and I can tell you that's not how it works. But it's weird people fall for it. You know, and what's more disgusting is these sick people go after the elderly. And that right there is just as equivalent as me seeing somebody beat or abuse an animal, right? I don't like that stuff. So if you're a fraudulent person out there trying to hack my show right now, don't do it. I will find you and hit you with a rubber hammer. Or better yet, a rubber turkey. You know, speaking of nudists, did anybody ever, you don't have to answer, but you guys ever contemplate on, hey, how cool would that be to go like a nudist colony and just hang around and check it out? Or would you be too embarrassed? Maybe you might run into, say, like a family member or somebody you know, right? It's an off-the-wall question. You don't have to answer it. Just think about that. You know, the weird things that goes through this brain. That's a, yeah, John, that is a stumble-in episode right there. Yeah. Not the nudist part, but the other one. Yeah, Kat, they do. They text, they email, they'll call. They will try to... Here's the number one rule. And I say this in all seriousness. If you get a text or an email, if it's unknown, if you don't know who it is, do not open it. And I'm going to tell you why. You don't even have to click on the link anymore. When you open that link, that window, okay, you are opening a window to allow them to access whatever device it is that you're on. And if you have important information, private data information, whether it's your cell phone, computer, or other, they can access it through that data breach. So if it's something you don't know, do not open it. Just swipe, delete, or left click delete, whatever it is. You gotta be careful, guys, because there's a lot of scams going on, and I did it for many, many years. Not the scams. I worked on the opposite side in law firms, and I can tell you that people don't want to work anymore. I guess that's the way they do it. Okay, this is another first feature artiste we have here. Anja, I think. That's how it's pronounced, right? Yeah, that's the best way, John. Just delete crap. DM. Yeah. DM. You know, for the longest time, as smart as I am, or I think I am, I never knew what a DM was. I had to ask my daughter. Just like the whole thumbs up thing, you know, when I was giving her the thumbs up, she told me that I was telling her to go F off. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, well, Daddy, tell me to F off. I think you guys remember that. Then you guys all started giving me the thumbs up, right? But, yeah. Anyways, this artist right here, first time feature, John, I think, right? Anja, I want to say. Yeah, we'll call it Anja. Anyways, Anja, don't know if you're here. You are singing Feels Like Home. Indeed it does. So, Anja, here is you singing feels like home. Here's Anja.
Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. And if you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've been so alone, and if you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. The window breaks down a long dark street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Anja. There are a couple of recordings, 2 or 3, that when they were recording them, at the end, it just got cut off. Nothing I could have done about that. But Anja, just an FYI, just, double check. Make sure you're not cutting yourself off at the end of your videos. Nonetheless, beautiful voice, Anja. Very, very beautiful. I think some of you here may know her. Yeah, I agree, Den. There's a lot of great features. A lot of people you would like to duet with. Anja, nice job. I've never heard that song, so thank you very much for sharing that. Much I appreciate it. And Matt, I concur. Kat, I think you agreed with Matt. You guys kind of nudist in the shower type thing. If it was up to me, if I didn't get arrested, I'd walk around nude all day. I think it's great. I think your body is just covered with junk, like send me back 2,000 years ago. I could walk around in a robe and sandals. Now we're talking, right? Who cares? That's just me. But did you guys notice, I'll see if anybody picked up on this, and I'm sure y'all are going to say it. What was Anja doing when she was singing? What was one of the noticeable things that Anja was doing during her performance? Anybody? Skin cells. Oh, man. Anja? Is it Lois? That's right, Connie. Who needs it? Not well, she was closing her eyes, but there was something more prominent. Yeah, being a pro, singing. Graham, there you go. Yes, mic control. Yes, D. She was doing the mic control, so she's using a diaphragm. Typically, when people pull the mic away, like when I used to do my shows, they use their diaphragm, right? And that's where they're bringing their power from. They're bringing it from the bottom up. So she's pulling her mic, but using that breathing technique in her diaphragm to control and allowing that microphone to do the work rather than her vocals. So she's exercising from her diaphragm. Good catch, Graham. Nice one, bud. Alrighty. Yeah, mic control is, you know, it's a tough thing to learn, but once you do, I'm telling you, you'll never go back. Alright, this gentleman, I think, is a first one here. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, breathing correctly. All that fun stuff. There's so much technique to singing. Truly is. You know what I mean? It's its own science. Hey, Brian. Did I just see Brian come in here? Yes, I seen Brian. Hey, Brian. What's up, brother? Yeah, David Bowie. Coconut. All right. Blue Scorpion is singing Let's Dance by none other than David Bowie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is, I think for the first time ever on our show, Blue Scorpion. Here we go.
Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say wrong, I'll run with you. If you say hi, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a child, let's dance. Let's dance for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance for fear tonight is all. Let's sway if you could look into my eyes. Let's sway under the moonlight, the serious moonlight.
Yeah, that was another one that got cut off. So that's number 2 right there. That is Tim, not Brian. Brian joined Tim, I believe it is, Blue Scorpion. Let's Dance, first feature. Tim, great job, my friend. Awesome job singing. Yeah, yours got cut off too. So the recordings that I get sent over to me before I edit with your sound and everything, guys, just double check after your recording, because sometimes, you know, it happens, right? You may cut it off by accident. That was another one right there. Nonetheless, good job, my friend. Thank you. And I want to say hello, Brian, you still in here? I want to see if he's still here, because I want to introduce you guys to somebody. He's never here. And I've known this gentleman for years. He was just on here. Where the hell he go? Anyways, Brian, if you're there, just pop in and say hi. I don't know where he is. Yeah, remixing. Yep, you're absolutely right there, Dan. Remixing will do it. Yeah, okay. So, Brian, welcome. Thanks so much, man, for visiting. It's nice to see you. See my little backdrop I put on for you? So, guys, a quick history about Brian and I. All right? Brian, a.k.a. the Tennessee Tornado. We go back. Remember when I featured my video? Well, a couple of them. I doing that show in, Brian, what was that? Canada? Brian and I met years ago when I was in my 30s. Brian was the Tennessee Tornado, and Brian was also an ETA Elvis tribute artist. Now, I met Brian. Him and I were actually competing against each other. We met. I showed up at the hotel. We hit it off. Had a couple of beers. We've been like brothers ever since. Brian was the best dancer as far as Elvis I've ever seen in my entire life, and a great friend, very talented voice as well. Him and I did many shows together. We toured all over the place. Brian Doyle, always a pleasure, man. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, him and I go way back, old school. We did many shows. We had a lot of fun together. So I'm glad he's here, and I put that up for him behind me. But Brian, this is welcome to the Denny Cool and Gang show. These are the gang members, and of course there are many here that are watching but not in the chat. So Brian, you gotta get on Singsnap, man. You know, let people hear you, bro. Get out there. I encourage Brian to do that, but I think he got shy in his younger age. But no, that cat could move. I'm telling you something, man. He could move, that boy. Really could. No joke. All right. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Daniel Thompson. I'll Be Alright Without You. I love this tune right here. He does a great job. This I did get a chance to listen to. I'll Be Alright Without You. Daniel Thompson. I think he's another first feature here, John. A lot of first here tonight. All right, so here is Daniel Thompson. I'll Be Alright Without You.
I've been thinking about the times you walked out on me. There were moments I believe you were there. Do I miss you, or am I lying to myself again? I do these things. It's all because of you. I keep holding on, but I'll try. Try not to think of you. Love, don't leave me lonely. There'll be someone else. I keep telling myself. An empty face I can't replace. You don't need people wondering why we broke apart. I'm the great pretender, and here I go again. These things I do, it's all because of you. I'll keep holding on, but I'll try. Try not to think of you. Well, I I wanted was to hold you. There'll be someone else, I keep telling myself. Love's an empty space, oh, I've got to replace.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is a tough artist to follow. I'll Be Alright Without You. John, I can't believe you've never heard that song by Journey. Journey, I mean, in my opinion, one of the all-time greatest ever bands. Yeah, Dan, I mean, good job, man. Yeah, no, he is a tough act to follow. Matter of fact, there was there's a new lead singer to Journey. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. He's a Chinese guy, and he came out years ago, right? They obviously hired somebody in place of Steve Perry, but he came out years ago, and a buddy of mine at the time was working in a law firm. He played it, and I thought it was Steve Perry. I thought it was the original Journey. Listen to it, and it's unbelievable. It sounds just like him. Amazing. Anyways, Daniel Thompson, I'll Be Alright Without You. Good job, buddy. Nice job. I know, D. Well, you know what? Hook it up, right? Hey, that's what we should do. D just gave me an idea. We should have a band challenge, right? Where, or Chicago, Boston, Bad Company, Journey, Police, Duran Duran. Am I hitting some sweet spots here? I mean, you know, those bands, in my opinion, like, they just can't be duplicated. You know, I think everybody should pick a song from one of those bands and sing it. Or, I mean, Chicago's a little tough though, D, right? They did a lot of, not a lot of leads in their song, like Color My World. A lot of instrumental in there, but nonetheless, Chicago is a great band to this day. ABBA, I'd love to hear ABBA. ABBA would be awesome. They are the best. Foreigner, Cat, there you go, Foreigner. Graham, take care, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Ooh, Boston. Yeah, we can. Boston is bad apples. I mean, ABBA, Bee Gees. Yeah, you know, ABBA would be difficult, right? But I think, I know on top of my head, several of you can pull that off. Bee Gees, you know what I mean? I know there's several of you in here that can do that with ease. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see here. Yeah, Baltimore, Brian, thank you. Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland, Baltimore, whatever. Sounds the same. All right, this next feature, I think, John, this might be a second feature. But before we get to that, to those that were not here, let me just remind everybody that next Friday, Trevor and I go head-to-head. Denny Cool, host, media personality. Trevor, guest, Singsnap founder. Go head-to-head on this live Friday night event. Friday, June 21st. It sounds like a WWE match. Anyways, I will be talking with Trev. And of course, diving into Singsnap, the founding of it, going through his journeys throughout his business, you know, not getting too personal, but getting to know Trev a little bit better other than Singsnap, outside of Singsnap. hopefully you guys can be here and ask questions. If what would be easier if you guys can sort of, you know, email us, put subject Trevor on there, and email your questions, right? And then I will try to ask Trev rather than try to follow the text. That I think would be easier. Ask Trevor some questions, and you know, we'll just have a lot of fun with it. But that's next Friday. And again, there will be randomly selected artists, and of course they will all be members, okay, to be fair, that will be featured during that live interview. So that's next Friday. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? We did it. We finally got Trevor here. And Trevor, I hope you're watching, man, so be prepared. All right. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Music Maker 19. Now, this is kind of weird. When I was reading the title on this song here, I thought his title was, well, his tag name was Music Maker 19, 1959. Like, that's kind of weird. But the song is 1959 without big vocals. That's the name of the song by John Anderson. So, here is Music Maker 19. Here we go.
Cigarettes were a quarter then. Bobby socks and jeans were in. Ever sang the song that we love so. But the most important thing to us was keeping gas in my old pickup truck, so I could drive us to the drive-in show. Graduation finally came. Uncle Sam called me away. He married someone else while I was gone. I kept your letters all these years, and I can't help but shed a tear when I read the words you wrote me years ago. Baby, I'm yours, I love you always. I'm gonna stand by you until the end of time. Remember all of the good things shared together. Signed, Love Betty, 1959. Never will forget the day when I went on away. I was the first for you and you for me. I still got that truck that loved then. It takes me back there now and then. Back to 59, my memory. And baby, I'm yours, I love you always.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is Music Maker 19. I don't know why that one cut it off. Must be something with the transition. Nonetheless, guys, I apologize if that's the issue. Again, we had technical difficulties, so blame it on Judy. Tonight is the night we blame everything on Judy. She wasn't here last week. That's Music Maker 19 1959 without big vocals by John Anderson. And it is nice, I agree. Hear a lot of these new featured artists. We welcome them, of course, and thank them all for allowing us to feature them. Much appreciated. Hey, how many people here like hot dogs? Quick question. You can raise your hand. I'm just curious. Judy, it's your fault. Always your fault. Julie B, you like hot dogs? In the 80s, February show, huh? Yep. Yeah, see? Yeah, Matt, Bev she's having a little bit of a toothache, so she's laying down getting some rest. All right, good. So I'm not alone, okay? A lot of people think that I asked that question. I want to see if I was the only one. I could eat so I could eat hot dogs. I could eat pizza, hot dogs, pizza, and my favoriteest of all is Captain Crunch. I like the regular Captain Crunch, peanut butter Captain Crunch, berry Captain Crunch, and then the Captain Crunch berries. I could eat Captain Crunch every day of the week. Okay, literally. And hot dogs, they're the bestest, especially with the cheese-filled hot dogs. I love hot dogs. People think I'm crazy. That and Spam is really, really good. If you guys haven't had Spam, oh, I recommend trying it. Frying up a little onions. Good stuff. You can't eat a wiener? Oh, you can you can eat a wiener with mustard. Try it, you know. Julie, try it with a little mayonnaise and mustard. Sear up some onions, some peppers, a little bit of butter, right? Then take your hot dog, stick your wiener on the pan, fry that up a little bit, and oh, delish. Very good. I should have been a chef, but I'm not. I'm a media celebrity. Sort of. I think of myself as one. That's where it counts. All right, up next, Mimi NGO. Now, this one's a little... I think this is the one. This one, I think, is the one with the little girl. I think. Yeah. And this is another one, like, literally halfway through her video, she gets cut off. And it kind of looks like the mom is walking around and notices the girl is singing and then, like, shuts her off. But it's cute. I think this is the video. Anyways, here is Mimi, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find her right here. All right, let's give her a listen. Yeah, that's weird. That was... So I think what was happening, guys, when I lost power and I was transferring everything over to the other software, it may have, certain videos may have lagged towards the end. and because it was right when it was, you know, processing all of the videos. So that may be the case. But to answer your question, yes, it happens sometimes in Singsnap. I think it was Dennis that mentioned it earlier. Sometimes if you're remixing or you're going back and you're doing edit, whether it's for you know, voice or vocal, or sorry, music, sometimes it can cut it off, and that usually sometimes can happen also when you're saving it, right? That does happen with Singsnap, but it can also happen during the transition when I am transitioning from one software to another. Sometimes, and I won't notice it until it's played. So that may be the case here. The first ones we did sounded great. So, but anyways, yeah, that little girl, she's on Singsnap. Well, that video is, and I'm assuming that was her mom there. But yeah, cute little kid. I've never heard that song before. I want to have, like I said, I would love to have like just an all kids night feature. Of course, parents consenting to their wee ones doing it. Can be grandkids, nieces, nephews, doesn't matter, but that'd be cool. All right, who left? Yes, Judy, your apology is accepted. Dude, I can't take the heat all the time. I mean, you know, she's a trooper, though. She is. But I gotta blame it on her because she wasn't here last show. And am I losing my mind? Did I not see Tess in here a couple times, or is that just my imagination? I could have sworn I seen a little pink icon with Tess. If I am losing my mind, then I apologize. But no, I don't apologize for losing my mind. I apologize for thinking I'm seeing things. All right. Up next, who do we have? This is Nick with 2 C's. Nick 25. Nick is singing Best Part. What's the best part, Nick? Really? What is the best part? I suppose he'll tell us in this song. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Nick 25.
You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, is this sweet thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you'll know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part.
Yeah, that is Nick, and it is not me. It's your recordings, you snappers. Nick just proved my point. Nonetheless, that was Nick 25. And you know what, Nick? I'm going to think positive. I just had a premonition. Something in the back of my head told me to think positive about it. And I've never heard that song, Nick. That's actually quite a short song. It's like 1 minute and 30 seconds, by the way. Nick, good job. Kind of reminded me a little bit of, what's his name? Jack Johnson. You guys ever heard of him? No, huh? Well, look him up. That was Nick He did. He did a really good job. Let me see here. And hi, Tess. I knew you were here. And Kat, you're right. You know, you can't lose what you don't have. I've never had sanity, so I guess I can't lose it now, can I? Well, I suppose ones would differ with that, and it'd be, what's what I'm looking for? Non-subjective, I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. What matters, Kat, is that I'm here, you're here, and everybody else is here. Brian, you gotta get on Singsnap. He already left, I know he did, but he's still watching. I can tell, I can feel it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna send this link. Now, Tess, you could have taken that name out of there, and hearing your voice, I would have known it was you. Like, you can disguise or rename or, you know, mask your face. I know your voice. It's so prominent. Enigma, aka Tess. Tess is doing a very beautiful job on Hopelessly Devoted to You. This is from the original Grease soundtrack. Right, Tess? I think it is, yeah. Anyways, here is none other than Tess, Hopelessly Devoted to You. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. I know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. Out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Yeah, guys, it had to have been that transition, yeah, because that should have been 3-minute mark, 3:07. So Tess, I apologize, but go to that link, and you know, Tess, as beautiful as your voice is, I never put it together till now. Olivia Newton-John, aka Prior Tess Olivia. Does that have reference to that, Tess? I bet it does. It has to. I never put that together. She does. Yeah, Tess has a very unique range. And like John said, no, she definitely has her in her back pocket, for sure. But I never put that together just until now, Tess. I know, how goofy of me, John. Shame on me. You know, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Somebody just brought it up, and then Olivia, and then of course prior was Tess Olivia. I never put it together until now. See, you guys learn something new every day. I teach you guys new stuff all the time. Amazing how I do that. Wow, that was cool. Tess, as always, though, beautiful job. And again, guys, I apologize for the cutoffs. Sincerely, glitches happen. But that's why we send the links. Go there, listen to the entire song. It is absolutely beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to one more artiste. All right, and again, if you guys weren't here, or even if you're watching and you weren't here for the 500 announcements, and Connie, no, don't break your anniversary. If you have an anniversary, you can take me. We can go someplace special. I like lobster with lots of butter. We can go have some seafood or something like that, wherever you want to go. And Judy apologizes. But, Con, you can take me on the anniversary, all right? Just let me know where you want to go. I'm game, and listen, we can just tell Trev the interview's another time. All right, we'll go have lobster. Do you ever have Maine lobster? Right, New England lobster? No? Pizza and hot dogs, yeah. Pizza and hot dogs is the bestest. With lobster, Connie. So don't forget, guys, next Friday will be the interview with Trev. And that will be from 7:15 to 8:15. And then, of course, we will be featuring selective members to be featured during that live interview, during that show. All right. And again, I don't know if Trev and I will go over that allotted time. We're going to try to keep it. I know he's very busy as well. Try to keep it within that timeline. But I'm sure, from what I understand and chatting back and forth with him, we're going to have a lot of fun on that. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Denny's Artist Pick of the Week. This is not the Spotlight Artist. This is Denny's Artist Pick of the Week. And each member can also pick their favorite artist of the week. Okay? And then out of whatever you guys send, let's just say 5 of you send one of your picks, one will be selected for the members' pick artist of the week. Okay? It'll just be their video featured. Nothing too fastidious. That's a word, look it up. But we will add them to the main channel so we can have a members' artist pick as well. Very simple, very easy. But one can only be selected. Alright? So this gentleman right here, let me see. Let me send him over to you here. Crawdads. That's like little tiny catfishes, isn't it? Yeah, so Lois, what I do is I just started doing this. I randomly pick one artist. This can go all the way back from when I first started the show. It's just a Denny's pick artist, right? That's one. And then you guys, as members, if you'd like, you can pick an artist. Doesn't have to be a member, all right? But you can pick somebody that you would like to have on the main channel. You send it to us, and whichever member artist we choose will be on the main channel, okay? But we also have a spotlight artist, yes. But the members get to pick their own artist. We can only pick one, so if 10 members send in an artist they want featured on the main channel, one will be picked out of that, okay? And of course, you guys will be notified. This next gentleman, years ago when John and I first started doing this, he was one of my first interviews. Did a live interview with Dan. Great guy. Many of you know who he is. Ami Brat. He's another gentleman that has a very wide vocal range. Just sings everything. You know, kind of like John, can sing the phone book. All right. Another good friend of mine. This is Ami Brat 60. If better. Here is Dan, ladies and gentlemen. Denny's artist pick of the week. Here we go.
It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain, rain falling on the ground. I sit and watch as tears go by.
Gentilemen, that right there is Army Brat, aka Dan. Another great artist like you all. He was my artist pick of the week. Don't forget, if you guys have somebody you would like to be chosen to be on the main channel, please send us. Only one artist can be chosen from the picks. And of course, I will be doing the Spotlight Artist of the Week over the weekend. Everybody will get the email in regards to that. And don't forget, next Friday will be the live interview with Trev, aka Trevor, and myself. I am looking forward to that. Trev, I hope you are too. We're going to have a lot of fun, maybe have a lot of beers and laughs together, you know, before the show, whatever. Kidding. But guys, I am seriously looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody can join us. All right. So for now, I thank everybody for being here. You guys are truly, truly awesome. You seriously, truly are. And I hope everybody has a safe and awesome weekend, and be with the ones that you love. We get one shot, guys. All right. And as always, be kind to others. And please, most importantly, be kind to yourself. It pays off. I am Denny Cool and Gang. And I want to thank all the gang members. And guys, have an awesome, safe weekend. Please take care for now. See you guys all Friday. God bless.
Can you handle this? This lollipop is poppin', 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 pop. This lollipop is
This lollipop is
I'm all kinds of bad when I drop on the beat. Taking down my hair, got your eyes on me. This lollipop is poppin', this lollipop